Shout out to Reese, Ireland.
So, Krishan, this is a message for you to continue to sit there and neglect that child and literally watch him die in front of your eyes, hoping that he does so you don't have to have responsibility over him. Karma's gonna get your ass, and that child will get the help that he needs. This is why I say stop bringing children into this world for them to suffer. Milk. The nigga is almost 3 and he's still on liquids? You can sit up here and say, I'm crying out to God just to help me with these hard times. Woo! Like, you can say that. You can go to church. You can yell, Yahweh! Yahweh! I can see right the fuck through you, Krishan. I can see right through you, bitch. This Jesus rebrand. Oh, God, I love God. You ghetto gutter bitches just go to church to try to have an excuse for your past decision. And yes, I will call Krishan a ghetto gutter bitch because that's what the fuck she is. Any woman who sits up here and chooses dick over a baby? Bitch, you're at church. Junior sitting in your lap looking dead. It's one thing if y'all want to say he was just taking a nap. No, that looks a little comatose. That don't look like a nap. He looks comatose.
Shout out to Reese, Ireland.
Jumbo, everyone. Welcome back. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about someone, please save Junior. And this is past concerning. So without further ado, let's get started. So yes, this is my 3rd fucking video about this topic because I feel like every time I make a video, something even more concerning comes out that I need to talk about. If you haven't seen my first 2 videos discussing this topic, I would highly recommend going in and watching those. The first one was called Neglecting Your Children for Clout, and the other one was called Krishan Admits to Regretting Junior. Within those videos, I kind of go more into depth about how we got to where we are today and how this is stuff that I've been talking about and telling y'all that she should not have that baby. Within this video, though, I did want to talk about the more pressing things that have came out throughout the past couple of weeks since the last time I posted a video on this. And what I do want to say right now, I do not care how many videos I have to make discussing Junior and spreading awareness before that child gets help. When it comes to a child and when it comes to child safety / neglect, that is one thing that I do not play with. So, Krishan, this is a message for you to continue to sit there and neglect that child and literally watch him die in front of your eyes, hoping that he does so you don't have to have responsibility over him. Karma's gonna get your ass, and that child will get the help that he needs. I can't stand a bird-brained dumbass bitch who chose to bring a child into this world thinking that it was gonna make a man stay, and now she's neglecting that child because he's special needs. We all know the things wrong with Junior. I've made and already talked about it in many videos. That's one thing. In my other videos, I also talked about how she can be getting him the help that he needs, because why the fuck are you buying a newborn $40,000 chains when you aren't even getting him the help that he needs, taking him to the doctor's appointments and making sure that he develops the way that he needs to? Krishan is the worst mother I've ever seen. I know there's worse out there, but it comes to a certain point where when you're broadcasting it online all day, every day, and we are watching that child die slowly in front of us and nobody is doing anything. CPS is just acting like they can't find her. Are you fucking kidding me? I've seen so many scenarios where CPS will be quick to snatch a child up when it comes to them even just breathing different. But let it be Krishan Jr., who is literally being exploited online, shown that he is not given the care that he needs, and yet we're just supposed to sit back and not fucking do anything? Absolutely not.
Woo, she's on fire.
We're just supposed to sit back and not fucking do anything? Absolutely not.
I just want us to look at Junior. Look at Junior. Look at Junior. And look at Junior. She's smiling with a toddler passed out on melatonin. Because let's be clear, Shiny Girl only gives Junior melatonin and milk. For everybody who is new to the circus and who does not know, Junior only gets melatonin and milk. He does not eat real food. He's never sucked on a chicken bone. He's never ate applesauce. He's never licked his fingers from the food that was on his fingers. He's being starved, guys.
Yep.
Junior's being starved. And the whole world is watching it. And I'm sick of it.
Yep.
The whole world is watching this son ain't never ate a drop of food since he was 2 years old. And I'm sick of it. Look at him. All the commotion going on around him. Junior casket sharp, ain't he? I'm sick of it. How do we as a people watch a child not eat? How do you watch a child not eat? Not a drop of food. And I don't want to hear he's eating, she's not showing it. No. Junior's not eating. She's eating in front of Junior.
Yep.
When I saw this picture, y'all, when I saw this picture, this one, I don't want to hear shit. How is this possible? How is it possible for the whole internet to watch a child not eat and we do nothing? Y'all, we do nothing.
When it comes to a child, again, that is something I do not play about. Y'all know myself. I've been abstinent for 2 years, going on 3. And that's exactly why I say I'm 1, strict, 2, abstinent. Because no, I'm not having sex because I go and get an abortion. I'm not getting pregnant. And that's why I've said so many times, like, no, Reese is not having a kid until she's damn near 30. Until I've been able to live out my life, do whatever the fuck I want to do, and not sit there and resent the child because I chose to open my fucking legs, have sex, and then, como se dice, and then keep the baby, and then force them to be in a world where they're continuing to suffer. This is why I say stop bringing children into this world for them to suffer. How many times do I have to say that? So the first thing that I really want to address is the sickness that he has. Krishan is sitting there and trying to play it off as, oh, he just has a cough, that fake cough. How the fuck do babies fake cough? Please let me know how babies fake cough. I know they can do their little we know they do that, but Junior is still a toddler, and therefore, especially with him being special needs, it's not going to conceptualize to him to fake a fucking cough. And that cough that he had where he sounds like he's drowning in his fluids, that's not a fake cough. You can't just fake that. So what are we talking about?
It's crazy because as soon as he take this, he coughs up a lot of phlegm. Look, he don't even want it. He know what this is. Let me mute it before y'all try to play with me because he gonna be coughing because the medicine. Oh, okay. That should get rid of his cough. See, he coughed it all up. Good boy. Good boy. See, this medicine, it clears his thing. Like he's still coughing it up. Like a big boy though. Oh, like you got a mucus suction? Yes, I do.
You didn't even let me take you out to dinner. Hold on.
Alright, cool. I'm about to go to church anyway. And everybody that keep talking about the baby, he is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because of, I guess, the
Yes, he is.
flu shot. Like, you know how you get what's some things? Vaccines. They it goes away like 48 hours. But I don't know. He been having this little fake cough on and off. Like it go away. Heck. And right now he just, he don't have a fever. He doesn't have a fever. It's funny how y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away. What y'all want to see the medicine take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like y'all just overly doing too much on this live.
The the thing with Krishan and the thing that bothers me so much is that this bitch has no fucking sense of urgency. It bothers me. And you know what? As much as my words cut deep and you want to get defensive and only fight people because that's your only thing that you can do with the low IQ that you have, how about you sit there and you actually take in what the fuck I'm saying? I don't have to fight people. I've never been in a fight. And I don't have to fight people because I know how to fucking cut deep with my words. That's the sign of having a high intellect. So, therefore, just because you want to resort to always putting your hands up and always fighting someone because they're saying something that you don't fucking like, how about you actually hear them out? Because maybe it can actually help you. I don't know why the fuck she's trying to lie to y'all. See, you're saying, I took him to the hospital. I took him to the doctor. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Because any hospital or doctor's office that would have seen this child in the condition that he is, sitting in fucking 9-month clothing when the nigga is 2-3 years old, but oh, he can't even fit any of his clothes because he's so malnourished because all you do is feed the nigga milk. I have never seen Junior eat an actual meal. I've never seen Krishan go, here comes a train. Are you kidding me? I've never seen that nigga eat a lick of protein. That food is just running through him. To be frank, I don't know how he's still alive.
Jumped on the $1 for the holidays, and wow.
It's a miracle he's still alive, y'all.
New year, new rule.
To be frank, I don't know how he's still alive.
Junior weighs about 18 pounds. Now, let me go to what the person inboxed me, DM me. Let me find it. This person wrote me and said, hey, thanks for engaging with me in the comments. I've tried speaking with larger creators, but they don't respond. I'm so happy that someone cares so much for baby Krishan. I know a lot of information that are facts in all caps about him. I will tell you everything. Just block out my name. I don't like mess, don't want to be in mess. I still would like to be involved in Junior's life while watching him get help. I responded, hi, I do care about Junior's well-being. May I ask what facts do you know about Junior? This is when it gets crazy. This person said, I know exactly what's wrong with Junior and why she's so embarrassed and protective about it. Junior has severe cerebral palsy and fetal alcohol syndrome. This is why his voice is so high-pitched. The internet likes to say that he has cry through chat, but he doesn't. It's cerebral palsy and fetal alcohol syndrome. He has poor laryngeal, I guess that's how you pronounce it, control. And the reason he always seems congested, this broke my heart, y'all. The reason he always seems congested is because the things he consumes goes into his lungs, instead of his stomach. This is why he can't eat solid. This is also why he's struggling to gain weight. That is and was the part the doctor tried stressing to her. He was supposed to have been coming back to see a specialist and to get CAT scans, but she told the family he wouldn't see another doctor until God healed him because they don't have the last say so. The airway issue is the largest cause of death in children with cerebral palsy and fetal alcohol syndrome. Do drugs and alcohol cause cerebral palsy? Yes and no. It's yes because alcohol is what causes his brain injuries. And no because there's a chance he could have had it either way.
Now, you know, it was just announced that Krishan Rock just signed a professional boxing deal. I don't recall them releasing the monetary value of the deal, but it doesn't matter. A contract was signed. And I told you guys last summer that Krishan had Junior because you have to give something to get something. Not too long after the news about the contracts break, her son is in the back seat while she's on live. No CPS, no cops, no nothing. Just ignoring him, giving more attention to the phone and the camera as usual. People in the comments are showing genuine concern. Krishan is blowing them off and continuing to neglect her child. Again, in front of the public, for the public to see. So why won't CPS go to her house and take her baby? Because this is higher than the law. You cannot do what Krishan does and continue to ride out in front of the public like Krishan does. I have told you guys that she is in with them people. I think that baby is for Zeus. And didn't Lemuel just have a baby? Right. Like, these networks, you see the same thing on Bravo, you see the same thing with Disney. This is all alleged. But when you start, again, signing these deals with these like mega corporations, that shit is not free. Like, you got to give something. And I just feel really bad for Junior because I think it's more than obvious, which is why she treats him the way he does, that he is just a vehicle to help her get to the next level on the industry pyramid. Let's talk in the comments.
As much as I'm trying to do, I can only do so much because I don't actually have a connection to that child. But me making this video, hopefully it can spread awareness in some type of aspect. But that's where I'm saying, like, is nobody going to help him? Fuck. And then she's sitting there continuously giving him milk. Like, milk isn't going to make all that mucus in his lungs even worse. And then it sounded like he was throwing up. That didn't sound like a baby was coughing. He's going, ugh. That's the sound of gagging. You're gagging. You're trying to expel whatever is stuck in whatever your body is trying to reject. And I blame, and I say it every fucking video, I blame every single person who comes into contact with that bitch. I blame every single one of you sitting there on live, on stream, in contact with her. You sit there and you see Junior and you're continuing to ignore him, continuing to think, wow, this child, I've been with him the whole day and I've not seen him eat one thing of food. Milk, milk, milk. The nigga is almost 3 and he's still on liquids. It's very interesting because somebody I was talking to was like, we don't know their life. We don't know like what she's actually doing. We do though. We do. We have testimony from people who are in Krishan's circle. And like I said in many videos, if you post your life online, you are giving the internet access to have an opinion. Why do you think I have the opinions that I do? Because I already know my opinions are controversial. Therefore, what I do with my life, I could give a fuck on what somebody thinks of my life. Therefore, that's why I keep doing the things that I do. People can have opinions on how I do things, whatever. It doesn't matter because everybody is going to have their own opinion. But when it comes to Junior, that is an opinion that I'm going to scream from the rooftops because whoever keeps enabling Krishan, don't get me started because I'm actually about to start yelling again. I'm actually about to start yelling again because this bitch and her fucking boxing career don't piss me off. Krishan is sitting here and trying to have this rebrand. I don't know, bitch. You can sit up here and say, I'm crying out to God just to help me with these hard times. Woo! Like, you can say that. You can go to church. You can yell, Yahweh! Yahweh! I can see right the fuck through you, Krishan. I can see right through you, bitch.
Without you can't let that. You are an amazing covering. You are an amazing mother. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Receive that. Amazing. And devil, I command you to get your filthy hands off of this woman of God's life. In the name of Jesus.
This Jesus rebrand. Oh God, I love God. You ghetto gutter bitches just go to church to try to have an excuse for your past decision. And yes, I will call Krishan a ghetto gutter bitch because that's what the fuck she is. Any woman who sits up here and chooses dick over a baby, I may have never been in a fight before, but bitch, I want to bitch slap you so fucking hard right now. Are you kidding me? This glorified rebrand, this, oh my God, I'm about to start boxing and I love Jesus, Yahweh, Yahweh. I'm gonna keep doing that because I see through it. Krishan, you're not fooling nobody. Then, bitch, you're at church. Junior sitting in your lap looking dead. You're joking, right? You're actually joking, right? And everybody else behind her just smiling. Just smiling. It's one thing if y'all want to say, he was just taking a nap. No, that looks a little comatose. That don't look like a nap. He looks comatose. The thing that's just confusing me is how people get their babies snatched up for reasons to none, but Krishan can sit here and literally promote the neglect of her child all over social media, and you're telling me that it's so hard to sit here and track this bitch down? Get the fuck out my face. And this is why on my video where I talked about the past Krishan video where everybody's like, stop saying she should have gotten an abortion. Adoption is a thing. Do you already know the amount of able-bodied children in the system than to tack on special needs? Don't piss me off because this is exactly what I'm talking about is why are you bringing children into this world to suffer? Y'all love preaching adoption, 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 but are you doing anything to help those kids in adoption? No. So shut the fuck up and let women do what the fuck they want with their own bodies. And no, this doesn't apply to Krishan with her doing what she wants with her body because it's the same bitch who is drinking, smoking, doing everything under the sun to try to fucking get rid of this baby instead of just going the normal route of an abortion. We know Reese is controversial. Now I'm about to say something even more controversial. We know how controversial it can be to have an abortion within the second trimester. Because if she wants to really sit on here, pout, oh my God, I'm already 5 months in it. No, because I've seen the second stage abortion videos that try to scare you into not having an abortion and all that other bullshit, right? People would have...
No, whatever she's about to say, I haven't watched this video. I do not agree with what she's saying. We don't even need to talk about abortion because Junior's here. There's no need to even talk about it. And everybody has their own opinion about it. I don't have anything to say about it. But Junior is already here. We don't even need to talk about the ifs, the what ifs, shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Like, hated you then just because you had an abortion in the second trimester, rather than everything that people are seeing now, the way that you are neglecting that child even worse. As controversial as it is to say, I would have rather seen Krishan get an abortion in the second trimester than see her continuing to abuse Junior and not get him the help that he needs. That's even worse than getting an abortion.
You list on apartments.com, renters will start coming out of the woodwork.
Does it have a dishwasher? Looking for tax help? Now there are TurboTax experts right in your neighborhood. They get
Junior and not get him the help that he needs. That's even worse than getting an abortion.
Do you remember when Krishan Rock ate a decorative rose and then started coughing and saying her asthma was acting up? She was live streaming it. When she started coughing, nothing like what we're hearing with Junior. Just a little cough. She calls 911 so that she can immediately receive treatment. She didn't even get her butt up to go down to 911. She made them come up to where she was live streaming, give her a breathing treatment, and then went on about her business with live streaming. Let's look at that and compare it to the way that she deals with Junior's medical needs. This boy is so congested, coughing up a lung. Let's hope he gets through this, right? Okay. She doesn't even take him to the doctor. Yet, when it comes to herself, she has this sense of urgency that she needs immediate medical treatment for something that really wasn't even seem like it needed immediate medical treatment. But all you guys were like, well, if you couldn't breathe, wouldn't you call 911? You know what I would do? If my 2-year-old couldn't breathe, I would definitely call 911. I would definitely call 911.
Yep.
So, you guys, I don't think Krishan has the ability to feel for others. I don't think she has the empathy and the sense of urgency needed to parent Junior. And another thing you guys are saying, she's a new mom. What new moms usually do is we go overboard with getting medical care and medical treatment.
Right.
We freak out. If our kid was coughing like that, we'd be in tears, calling our moms, calling the doctor, calling urgent care, asking what we should do. And yet we see Krishan on here just casually eating, talking about her boyfriend, while her son is in the back seat, sounding like he's gasping for air. That's not normal.
Nope.
Something's wrong.
Yep.
Junior's in danger.
I don't know how the fuck y'all are just okay with this. So yes, this is something that I take very fucking seriously. I know this isn't my child. I know I have no connection to Krishan. I know that this is just my opinion and all this other stuff. But when it comes to children, as I've said many times on this channel, that is something I do not play about. So don't sit here and continue to play in my fucking face and abusing that child by neglecting him and literally hearing him trying to cough up or even throw up all the liquid in his lungs. Please take that child to the hospital. Somebody please try to find a way to get Junior out of the care of Krishan, because I genuinely don't know how much more I can do this. The videos of him falling off the bed, her chucking boxes at him.
Oh, okay, Doctor. Oh, thank you for bringing the learning box. We'll see you again soon. Everyone.
No, what was that?
Hi, Doctor.
Keep going. And he gonna get right back up here. What you doing, Barbara?
Well, we can open
All right. I get you.
Are you ready? Okay.
I'm coming.
Count to 3. I'm going to open the learning box.
He's standing up straight.
Hey, Shishi.
Here we go.
I just really don't know what else to say at this point. The deplorable person of Krishan, the fact that you're gonna sit up here and try to do better for yourself, getting your blue face tattoo removed, going to the gym. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of that unless you're going and getting your child the help he needs. That's all I give a fuck about. So Krishan, this whole little rebrand, Jesus, Yahweh, I'm not falling for it. And neither is a lot of the other people. Until I see you actually bring that child child to the hospital. You can be on live in the hospital. So until I see you bring that child to the hospital, him get the help that he actually needs, gets enrolled in the programs to help him develop the way that he needs to develop, then maybe, just maybe, you can get a sliver of a pass. But right now, the way I want to pimp slap your bitch ass for not taking care of this child, oh, Krishan says she fight me because I said that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. How about you go gain some intellect and then you would understand where the fuck I'm coming from? Because it doesn't make any sense for you to sit here and try to rebrand yourself when your child is the one who actually needs the help. Fucking sick ass bitch. Wrap it the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about Krishan's boxing. I don't give a fuck that she goes to the gym. All I actually care about is that Junior is taken from her fucking care. She does not deserve to be a mother. I've not seen not one motherly instinct when it comes to this bitch. Somebody please take Junior before that baby passes away, and I swear to the fucking universe, if Junior ends up passing away and all these videos that I made trying to shake y'all into understanding the severity of this, I'm blaming everybody. I'm blaming everybody, especially the people around her enabling, especially the people who have a choice to do something and they don't want to. The way I'd call the police with quickness if I was ever in the same vicinity as Krishan. She's abusing her child. Her child needs to be taken into CPS. Maybe not even CPS, just with somebody who's actually going to take care of that child. As I've said in my past videos, Junior has no routine. He is fucking damn near 3 years old, still in a baby carrier, doesn't walk, doesn't crawl, barely stands, and even if he does stand, I know he's in pain, and I know because of that clubbed foot that she doesn't want to go and get fixed, because if she takes Junior to the hospital, they're going to see all the things wrong with him and call the police on that bitch for the amount of neglect that she has given towards this special needs child. Oh my God. Krishan, you're fucking dumb. You're dumb. And I'll keep saying that shit. I don't give a fuck. You're dumb. Go take care of your child, dumbass bitch. Oh, when it comes to children, bro, why do y'all think I'm so fucking strict about basically not even having sex in the first place? All this could be avoided if y'all just learn to abstain. If y'all learn how to close your fucking legs. She wants to talk about how many abortions she had before. Why is this one any different? Why did you think Blue was gonna stay? Just because y'all were filming a TV show? Fuck on my face. I need to stop talking about this before I raise my blood sugar even more and get even more pissed and then go on another 15-minute tangent. Again, if y'all see any more videos in the future, it's because it's absolutely needed. I will continue to make as many videos about Junior Krishan, Junior getting the help he needs, because once he does, I will be so incredibly grateful. I don't care if I had a part to do with it or not. Y'all need to hear me though. Save Junior. This is past concerning. This is damn near on the brink of death. Anyways, I think I have yapped long enough. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, y'all.
Things
That's
about my
Reese
brand new
Ireland.
Mercedes that I got with FlexCard that just make sense. I didn't buy it. I'm a FlexCard member, and when I'm
a lot of what is wrong with Junior is because of Krishan. At the same time, she could be using that money, and I've said it so many fucking times. Why the fuck is this baby wearing a chain when you could use that money to go get him the services he needs? Bitch, what do you mean you found out 5 months into the pregnancy? That's where I'm just like, do y'all not know your bodies? Krishan, you've literally said that you've been pregnant before. So what the fuck do you mean that you didn't find out until 5 months down the line? Do you not get your period? Do you not think, oh my God, I haven't got my period in 5 months. Maybe I should take a pregnancy test. You waited until you went to the fucking doctors basically for them to tell you that you were pregnant, and you want to be mad because it's 5 months too fucking late when you should know your own damn body? My thing is this is why we are telling women that they have pro-choice, because when they don't and you force them to have kids like this, what happens when the kid ends up dead from negligence? I'm so sick of people saying that, oh, this baby's gonna change them. Stop expecting a fucking baby to change the degenerate behavior of somebody who is not ready to have a kid.
And I just want to say again, whatever her opinion is on abortion is her opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I like what she says about Junior and everything she says about Krishan. But my opinion is he's here. She didn't get an abortion, and we need to talk about what we're going to do about it now that he's here.
Jumbo everyone, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Krishan admits to regretting Junior, and I predicted this. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is just going to be a quick follow-up to my neglecting children for clout, talking about Krishan and then the resilient Jenkins. But in this video I did want to talk a little bit more about Krishan specifically, and I know y'all are probably like, oh my God, you're beating a dead horse at this time. I don't know why you're talking about her again, yada yada yada. As Junior continues to get older, more of his delays are going to shine through essentially. And don't get get me wrong, as someone who works with disabled children, what I have learned from that is that children who are disabled thrive off of routine. And speaking of, she doesn't do that. That child is literally up until the wee hours of the night on the live stream and not in bed. Like, what are we doing? So in this video, I specifically wanted to talk about just a couple of things that have came out since I last made that video around a month ago. And in this video, kind of calling Chrisean out. I know if you haven't been up to date or seen anything, she recently just got her blue face tattoo lasered off. And in the video, it's actually like a little bit heartbreaking, just like hearing her cry, hearing her be like, no, keep going. This is what I deserve. And I think in a way that she's finally coming to terms that Blueface is not her man anymore. As I say in every video, we are working with natural lighting. So please bear with me if all of a sudden you see me come extra light skin. Thank you very much. With saying that, I hope that this is kind of like the first steps that she's taking to actually better her life in some type of way, because we all know that Chrisean used Blueface to kind of like in a way make him stick around. But as Junior grows older and older, as I've said in my last video, that baby looks like Ronnie. And all Ronnie wanted was a DNA test proving that Junior was either his or wasn't his. And if Chrisean could have just gave him that little bit of information or whatever, it would have literally stopped all of this, we'll just say drama, like to say it plainly. The reason why I'm even talking about this yet again is because she recently went on a podcast and talked about how she regrets having her child.
Raise your hand if you're surprised that Chrisean Rock wishes she never had that baby. Everybody's hand should be down. Because why are y'all surprised? I know the baby wish she ain't never had that baby.
Honestly, God, that's why sometimes I wish I never had my kid because of the evil stuff that's
carried over your head.
No, it's like
just how the evil in the world.
Yeah, so much evil, but even it's close to my kid. It's in his daddy, it's in his grandmother, it's in
you, bitch.
We all knew she shouldn't have had that baby. She had the baby because of Blueface, who didn't want the baby and didn't need no more babies. Like, why is this even in the headlines? Why are we acting surprised? This is not a huge revelation. We all know that she wishes she didn't have the baby because Blueface didn't stay with her. And then here come Clarissa talking about, oh, she was smoking and drinking during pregnancy. We know that. You not telling the tabloids nothing. You are just looking for clout every time you speak. And we know you in love with your sons. You got a weird relationship and we all scared. So you don't need to talk to nobody about parenting.
I think within that, she was trying to essentially blame it on Blueface and the grandmother and being like, well, they have evil all on that side. I wish I didn't bring him into this world. Da-da-da. We already knew that during Chrisean's pregnancy, it was being televised on her and Blue's show. And then we could see her trying to go in a hot tub and literally like screaming, crying in pain because she didn't want to have this baby. And even the scenes before that where her mom is like basically telling her, you need to keep this child. She's sitting there bawling her eyes out because she knows she's not ready to be a mother. She literally said, I've ended lives before, which basically means I've gotten many abortions before, so this isn't anything new.
All right, Mom, and I got rid of lives.
God knows. Please don't do that. Blue will catch up. You're supposed to be more mature than a man.
And that's where I'm also like, her mom was preaching, oh, drop the baby off here, all this other stuff, but the baby's been here for 2 years and I've never seen you with him. So what are we even talking about? So this is exactly what I'm talking about when I say neglecting your child for clout, because you think that it's cute to go on these podcasts at the wee hours of the night and just parade him around instead of actually giving him the structure that he needs. Don't get me wrong, a lot of what is wrong with Junior is because of Chrisean. At the same time, she could be using that money, and I've said it so many fucking times, why the fuck is this baby wearing a chain when you could use that money to go get him the services he needs? Does that make any fucking sense to you? That's where I just be looking at her like, when she posted that picture of Chrisean Jr. and his pacifier all bedazzled in diamonds and all that stuff, does a fucking newborn really need that? That's where I just be looking at her sometimes, because it's like, when you really look at the history of Chrisean and her mom and all the children that her mother mom has what, like 12 fucking kids? And then there was a video of like a sister who came out being like, I don't know my dad. That's why it's so important to not just keep bringing children into this world just because you think that's what God says. Don't piss me off. You want to talk about how that baby is a gift from God and everything like that, but look at, like, I'm just so frustrated because all of this could have been prevented. If Chrisean, and I'm gonna sound like I'm gonna sound like that person right now. When you really think think of pro-choice. You are giving that woman to choose if she wants to have a baby or not. Those are the options. Pro-life is forcing that woman to have the baby, and then you couldn't give a fuck about what happens to the baby once it's actually out of the womb. Because you're like, oh, it's a person. But then when that person has needs, y'all want to act like you can't do shit about it. That's why I'd be so confused where I'm like, y'all force women to have babies, and then you're surprised when they don't want nothing to do with that.
Let me just say this. This is her opinion. I feel like if you don't want a baby, you should do everything in your power to prevent getting pregnant if you're going to be out here having sex. I mean, there's so many ways to prevent it. There's no excuse, but I'm not judging. This is Reese Ireland's opinion. I'm not judging anybody. I'm not a saint. I've made mistakes. You know, this is her opinion.
Kid. I could make a whole nother YouTube video about this because I feel like adoption is such like a sensitive topic, but I've been seeing videos where people are like, if I went through a closed adoption, what makes you think that I want you to reach out to me once you turn of age? There was a reason why I gave you up. And like, I can definitely see it. If your parent gave you up because of the circumstances and the life that you would have lived, why? I get it. And don't get me wrong, I get it because I can't say that I understand, but I get it because as a child, obviously you want to know who and where you came from, but if that is only going to cause you more harm, then why do so? And I think it's genuinely like, it's just like the system in general. You force these women to keep their babies. You don't offer any like abstinence, birth control, none of that. And then at the same time, you force them to carry this child, say, oh, just give it up for adoption, And then all of a sudden you want to find me fucking years later after I didn't want you in the first place. And that's where I saw this thing where it was like, they think that if we all of a sudden see our child after 18 years, like it's going to guilt us into wanting to become a parent. And I'm so sorry, like that does not work. You cannot guilt someone into becoming a parent because that's exactly what happened to Krishan. And look at what is going on right now. I don't know why people act like they can't see fucking pattern recognition, but it's actually starting to get annoying. You guys have no common sense and you can't see the fucking patterns that are happening right in front of your face. Krishan has said so many times she did not want that child. She was smoking, drinking, putting herself in a hot tub knowing goddamn well you are not supposed to do that while pregnant. And at the same time, bitch, what do you mean you found out 5 months into the pregnancy? That's where I'm just like, do y'all not know your bodies? Krishan, you've literally said that you've been pregnant before. So what the fuck do you mean that you didn't find out until 5 months down the line? Do you not get your period? Do you not think, oh my God, I haven't got my period in 5 months. Maybe I should take a pregnancy test. You waited until you went to the fucking doctors basically for them to tell you that you were pregnant. And you want to be mad because it's 5 months too fucking late when you should know your own damn body? I also want to say, yes, I'm interjecting. I know the show I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant was a thing. I used to watch that on TLC all the time. But this is not a case of I didn't know I was pregnant. These women were 9 months fucking pregnant and pushing babies out. Krishan, even people were asking like, you gotta love up. You sure you're not pregnant? Sitting there drinking in front of everybody. Like, and these are the same exact people who don't even acknowledge Junior when he's in the room with them, smoking around him. It just frustrates me so much. Like Krishan, I'm just so confused because it's even, there was this other video where Krishan was like trying to learn how to surf. I don't fucking know. And she just had Junior laying in that hot ass car seat.
My. That one. What's wrong? You having a fit? You hot? What's going on? You want your bottle?
Oh yeah, maybe he's hot.
Oh, I have an umbrella in my car.
All right, let's do that. Good idea.
Grab that.
Yay! He said yay!
Yay.
Come on, man. Get up.
Bud. Hi, Bud.
You probably need something to warm up against.
Oh yeah, good idea. Perfect. Let's get the bottle.
Oh yeah, that's what you had to say. It's okay, man. Let me take this. I think he's thirsty. Nah. No, he's okay.
Okay.
You got any wish this off?
Yeah. I would. That's fine.
Hold on. Come on, YouTube.
Offers.
Introducing the only
YouTube is making us watch commercials now, y'all.
the Minoxidil Plus Biotin Gummy by Hers.
Woo!
That's fine.
My thing is this is why we are telling women that they have pro-choice, because when they don't and you force them to have kids like this, what happens when the kid ends up dead from negligence? How about that? Because nobody wants to think about that. You want to force this woman who said she had no intention of becoming a mother. She didn't want to become a mom, especially the way that she became a mother. And now she's sitting here basically dragging Junior around like he's a fucking rag doll, ignoring the fact that he has clubbed feet, and then just trying to play everything off.
Why you can be kissing? All right.
I understand that there are people who wanted to like low-key diagnose Junior with something called crude chat, which is basically like a genetic disorder. The way he cries, the way his face kind of looks, everybody is saying like, whoa, this is very eerily similar to this. And Krishan's like, well, the doctors would have told me that, bitch, you had your baby and you ran out that motherfucking hospital because you already had chlamydia when you were giving birth, so you didn't want to be judged more by these people if something was wrong with your child because it was your fucking fault. What are we talking about? Another thing I want to bring up is the fact that Junior could possibly have clubbed feet. I think it's very important because you have to have surgery on that when you're pretty much like pretty young. Being bow-legged is not comfortable, and even having a clubbed foot as well, that is even more comfortable. If you don't know what a clubbed foot is, it is basically when like a child's foot, say like this is supposed to be the normal position, but theirs is like literally curved like this. Obviously, I'm going to have pictures on the screen. There have been like different videos and different pictures showing that Junior has a clubbed foot, and I think that this literally reiterates my point even more that she is neglecting her child for clout. You're sitting up here and telling me that as a 2-year-old, Junior isn't even having solids, no meat, no chicken, no nothing. That baby is severely malnourished. And the fact that nobody around her can even fucking see that, the fact that nobody is like, make that boy a plate. Oh no, he's good with just milk. Milk. He is not on some liquid fucking diet. He is a baby. He needs the nutrients to grow.
So Krishan, you really saying they're only giving that baby milk? You giving a 2-year-old milk, just milk? And you saying that he don't want to eat nothing else? He don't want to eat nothing else because you're not offering him nothing else. You're not telling him, here, this is for you. Here comes the airplane. Here's some applesauce. Here's some arroz con pollo. Here's some chicken and beans. Here's some chicken nuggets, some french fries, some pizza, some squash, just milk. I know that milk just be running through him. Milk is not getting him full. That's straight liquid. Like, where's the solids? Are you slow? I just want to know how she still got her baby. I can't imagine the rooms that she's put that baby in. He's been on stage, he's been on a fake Maury show where bitches is like, oh, you want to fight? And she just sat him in the couch. He don't even know where he at. He's so unaware and not alert that he's looking around and he don't know what's really going on. I don't think he can even hear it. I'm not even being funny, but how does she still have her baby? Blueface wasn't lying when he said, who's going to watch the baby? Who's going to take care of the baby? Her family, her friends, and everybody that she goes into rooms with that baby and roll up around that baby and smoke around that baby and don't say nothing or don't even say hello to him. Sorry to tell you, but you're an enabler. You're enabling her to do this dumb shit and you're a part of the problem. He can't walk. He can't talk. I don't even think he blinks. And again, not being funny, but it's like as a mother, you should be heartfelt to see that your baby is not passing milestones at a certain age. You should be like, nah, I gotta go fix this. I gotta go figure this out. Then Bino coming on here saying that stinking, you've been wearing the same clothes and same wig. A man is noticing that. He's noticing your hygiene. Yeah, you have to be smelling away. A man has to force you to get in the shower. Your baby fell off the bed. You're not even gonna pick the baby up and comfort him. You're gonna say, oh, he's okay. He's not okay. Do you want something to happen to him? Don't give a fuck. She need to go back to jail for child neglect. Somebody need to take care of that baby.
Milk? You think milk is going to give a 2-year-old all the nutrients that they need to actually grow? Fuck no. So that's where I'm just like, I make these videos for the children. I know that in the beginning I were like, well, you were just telling her to abort that baby. And I will stand on that shit because Junior would not be suffering the way that he is right now if she wouldn't have just done what she did at the beginning. And I know that makes me sound like I am just a terrible person. I don't want children with disabilities in this world. Did I fucking say that? No. I'm talking specifically about Krishan herself. We literally saw the pattern. And everybody, I'm so sick of people saying that, oh, this baby's gonna change them. Stop expecting a fucking baby to change the degenerate behavior of somebody who is not ready to have a kid. Why the fuck do y'all expect that? To think that, oh, they're gonna get attached to it, they're gonna become a mother. Some people don't gain motherly instincts, and Krishan is one of them. She has shown that she does not want that child. She would rather go parade around with him, showing that, oh yeah, I'm a good mom, I take care of my kids. Do you though? Do you? I did see a couple of clips of Krishan going on Ryan Garcia's like stream or whatever, and Ryan Garcia was like a boxer, all this other stuff, but she went on his stream. I'd be so confused that the niggas linking up with Krishan. Like, where do you know her? Why do you want to be in her vicinity in the first place when you've seen her act a damn fool on people's lives lives before, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? So, okay. But it was actually nice to see that Ryan, out of all people on those streams that she be going on, he actually wanted to hold Junior. He actually wanted to acknowledge the fact that Junior was a human being in his house with him.
Can I hold Krishan?
Yeah.
Come here, champ.
No, so when it comes to your big day, every detail counts. From invites, to thank you cards, and to everything in between. Zazzle takes the stress out of the to-do.
Yeah, let's watch this.
I was like, round of applause, because fucking finally, that's literally what I said in my last video, is that nobody acknowledges this child. He just sits there in the stroller, not walking around, and that's another fucking thing. Even when she was on stream with him, Junior's sitting there trying to walk around, and Krishan is like literally barricading him with her fucking legs. Yes, I already know that this child, it has already taken long enough just for him to crawl. I have never, not once seen Krishan literally walk with her child. Like, you know when parents, they're literally trying to teach their baby how to walk, like, and they're holding their hands and they're showing them how to walk. I ain't never seen Krishan do that with Junior. And I think that that's a large reason as to why he is not developing the way that he should be. I think that Blueface tried to allude to the fact that, like, Junior could be a lot more progressed if Krishan actually put in the work as a mother to talk to him, to, you know, teach him things that he should know by this age, different colors. At least, like, if your child is nonverbal, stop acting like nonverbal people are fucking stupid. It pisses me off. If anything, they're the most smartest because they choose when they want.
You're right, Delois. She doesn't love him. And Blueface offered to pay her $40,000 to go to his house, sit down, take care of Junior. $40,000 to try to get the baby to walk before his second birthday. Do y'all remember that?
Fucking talk or not. So that's where I'm just like, nonverbal children can still learn. You can still have like the iPad or the different pictures and be like, which one's red? Which one's red? And they point to it because they fucking know. Especially disabled children, they love to learn because it's almost like everybody's focusing so much on their disability instead of what they can actually fucking do. And if Krishan did that, if she actually focused on what her child could do, he would literally be so smart. There are so many children though who are being left behind developmentally because their parents couldn't give a fuck about what they did during their developmental years. That's why every day, like, there was even like moments in time where I called my mom and I'm like, thank you. Like, as much as I hated it as a fucking child, my mom literally forced me to read books. Like, she's like, I don't care, read. Obviously it stopped around like 4th, 5th grade and stuff like that, but even up until then, like, I was literally a 2nd or 3rd grader reading at a 6th grade level, and a lot of people in college read at a fucking 6th grade level. That's why I just be asking, like, I was one of those children who was in talent development and like all the other like honors, advanced little things or whatever in middle school and high school. Like, I literally took advanced classes in middle school because I was in a program called Avid, and then in high school I literally took honors classes for the first 2 years, and I was like, this isn't gonna matter when I get to college, so why make it harder for myself? And also COVID hit the next year, so I'm actually grateful that I wasn't taking no AP ass fucking classes during high school during COVID. No thank you. But that's where I'm just like, when you really look back at your childhood, when I think of like how educated I am, how my mind works, how I'm always questioning everything, that's because as a child I was forced to critically think. Like, that's like literally, to say it plainly, like, there are so many like different decisions that you can make as a child. And honestly, like, I was talking to one of my friends about it where I'm like, oh, I ask for forgiveness, I don't ask for permission. As bad as that sounds, but like, why do you think I've always been able to like have the mindset of, oh, I'm gonna do it regardless? Because even as a child, my mom would tell me no and I'd be like, I'm sorry, and get punished. I'd rather go and do the thing and then get punished later than just not do it at all, and that's its own punishment within itself. All right, like I said, the mom needs to step up, because how are you gonna tell me that I'm forced to keep this child, and if you don't want him, just come drop him off? I have not seen that since that baby was born, so what do you mean? And I hate to say this, and I don't know if Jaden would ever go for it, but I genuinely think that Junior would be way more safe living with Jaden and Blueface. I don't even know, Jaden and Blueface aren't even together right now, but I know that them two as parents, regardless of everything going on, Jaden's gonna stand by her kid. She don't give a fuck, and she don't play about her children. So that's where I'm just like, if only he was in a structured environment. Even as bad as it sounds, even if you go and drop him off at some type of school for learning for kids with disabilities, that is still something better than Krishan going and just toting him around. And I think she doesn't want to put him in these services and programs because she knows CPS is after her ass. It's just so frustrating, and I just truly wish that somebody would recognize the harm and neglect that Junior is going through and do something about it and take him away from Krishan. Like I said, hopefully her getting the tattoo laser removal of Blue's face is this like new process, a new journey of her starting something new, actually being the mother that Junior needs. But until then, she's still going to be the fuck shit person. You can remove some tattoos all you fucking want, I don't care. You didn't want to remove your tattoo to get a C-section because it was basically Jonathan's pussy, and you made sure that your child came out being blind because you had fucking chlamydia and you wanted to push him through the birth hole, allegedly. But that's where I'm just like, guys, come on. Again, it's the last time I'm saying it. Kids with disability/delays thrive off of structure and routine. If Krishan can't even set up that little bit of structure and routine, aka keeping Junior up, he's fighting sleep at 3 a.m. because y'all are in the studio.
He's fighting sleep.
Why did he need to come? I'm like, leave the nigga with the babysitter. Like, what are we doing? Ugh. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video here because if I keep going on and on, I'm gonna get more pissed. That baby needs help. And for everybody sitting around not doing anything, like I said in my neglecting your children for clout, this is the same thing that is happening. Krishan literally admitted to regretting Junior. And this is why I tell people all the time, women should have a choice. Even if she was 5 months along, that's Krishan's fault. She knew goddamn well her body was changing in some type of way. She continued to drink, she continued to smoke, she continued to do drugs, and she continued to try to do everything to get rid of that baby. It's on her. Put that baby in some goddamn services and get him the help that he needs. What the fuck? Anyways, I think I have yapped long enough. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, y'all.
Have y'all seen where they're saying Krishan shakes Junior off screen? I was watching that when it was live. And I was like, wow, that's some weird noises Junior is making. I was watching a lady the other day. She was playing it over and over. But I can't remember who it was that I was watching. Where is it? They don't have it titled as that. I can't remember who it was I was watching. She's standing up there talking. She steps off screen. Who was that? I'll find it. I'm going to find it and bring it back. Hey, April. Hey, Delois. Hey, Shishi. Thank y'all for coming. I was hoping I could find that. It was way back when Junior was a baby, small baby. Here's the thing. You know the jars of food when babies are first learning to eat and when they don't have teeth? Where was all that? Where was the jars of puree food for Junior? She never even fed him the puree food. Then his teeth came in. I was like, okay, I think this is it. So his teeth came in. I'm like, okay, she's going to feed him real food now, right? No. And see, that's probably why his behind is bleeding because, you know, just drinking fluids will do that. No, this ain't it. This isn't it. This is a different one where she's standing at the counter. She's got the blue hoodie on. And she's going off about Blue. Hold up. I'm going to give it one more shot. She's got the blue hoodie on. She's going off about Blue. Mad as hell. Junior's in the background whining. And it really makes her mad because he's doing this little cat cry. She steps off screen. And you can hear Junior go, ee, 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 like that. They're saying that's when she shook him. Where? I watch a lot of body cam videos, y'all. Where is this? It's not Navita Party, is it? Let me try to find who it is. I'm going to find it, though. Let me see. I don't think it's Auntie Donna. I wanted to really get that. I should have clipped it as I was watching it, but I was cooking dinner, and I didn't stop to clip it. It's one of the people I follow that does not like Krishan, and I cannot remember her name. Hold on. What is the lady's name? I know if I see it, I'll recognize it. And she's got it on there. She plays it over and over where the shaking sound happens. And then Krishan comes back. And he's crying really hard after that. Like she did something. And then the Krishan goes, I'm sorry. Like, no, you ain't, bitch. I don't see it, y'all. I'll have to find it. Who is the lady? I got so much stuff on here because I'm not the only one using my YouTube. My kids use it, so we're going through all their videos that they watch as well. It's not Mama Shar. It'll have Krishan in the title. You guys. Black Balloon is good. He's got a lot of stuff. Come on. It's far back. Was it Monday? Hold on. Let me look through this last little bit. And this stuff about Woe Vicky, they say Zeus Network has a lot to do with what she's going through. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. I knew I should have clipped that shit when she was playing it. I was cooking dinner, and so I didn't stop. Let me see. Junior looks just like Ronnie's grandma. Head shake. Yes, he does. Come on. Did y'all see where Egypt Chris wants to fight Krishan? Y'all, I let too much time go by. She'll come back on and I'll clip it. This pisses me off. I can't think of that lady's name to save my damn life. Damn it. I really wanted y'all to hear that. I don't think it's Winnie and the Family. That's not her, is it?
Millie Moon Miss Rachel training pants are perfect for potty training. Made with Dream Fit design for ultimate comfort and diaper-like absorbency for 12 hours.
She wasn't making dinner. Who was that? I believe it was Monday. Krishan or something about the sector was in the title. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it. I don't see it, guys. Ask me anything. Oh, my goodness. It wasn't any of these people. Wasn't that. All right, I'm not going to be able to find it. She'll come on live again, and I'll go back in her things and clip it. But it does sound like Krishan shook him. Yeah, Egypt Chris. You want to see her? She's a bad bitch. Watch. She is bad. Look at this bitch.
I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants. Putting suckers in beer. Making the team rain down.
That's who want to fight Krishan.
Until the bass go boom, explosion. Overpowering. Over the competition. I'm towering. Wreck this shot. When I've been here for years. I'm rocking my pants.
That's who wants to fight Krishan. Yes. I believe she will whip her ass. What y'all think? Yes, indeed. All right, guys. I'll try to find that. Is E-Toxic? No, it's not E-Toxic. It's an older lady. No, it's not Real Mrs. J. Gosh, what is her name? It'll come to me once I get off live. I just subscribed to her recently. And she tells the truth about Krishan. I can't think of her name to save my life. She's not, she doesn't have a big channel yet, like E-Toxic. How you doing, Bess? Thanks for trying to help me. Hey, am I saying this right? Shelly Bear? Or Shelly Bear? Man, I wish I could find that. I was hoping somebody would type it in there. But anyway, Krishan is wearing a blue hoodie. It was back when she lived in that rental house, that big mansion. She's going off about Blue. Damn, y'all. Nobody has it in their title yet. But it does sound like she shakes him because he goes, like he's being shaken. This shit's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'll be back after a while, like after midnight, because I won't get home until like 1:45 a.m. So it'll be late. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Let's save Junior, guys.